Okay guys, so this video will be about the new Revlon Photo Ready Makeup Foundation. This is one of the latest foundations that are out on the market at the moment, and it's priced at £12.99. I feel like I'm advertising it even though I know I am. But yes, it's priced at £12.99 and I bought this when it was on offer, the introduction price, which was £9.99. And I bought this because everybody's made a huge fuss about this, and it's meant to make a difference to your skin for when you take photographs. So it's good for those who are having like a day out or going for a photo shoot or whatever. And yeah, it's a really good foundation. I'll tell you a bit more about this. It comes in a glass bottle like this, and it comes in 30 millilitres, which is probably more or less standard. It looks, let me see, let me compare this to the Max Factor one that I've talked about in my previous video. It's the same, it has the same amount, but the bottle just looks smaller. So when I bought this I was thinking that you get less, but you actually don't. It's just the bottle's a bit more fatter. It comes with a pump like this, which is great. So what I do is I just pump in the back of my hand, swirl and brush in it, and stipple all over my face. And the colour that I have is 007 Cool Beige. This colour matches my skin perfectly. I think this is a full coverage, yeah, complete coverage. It's oil free and fragrance free, and what this does is gives you like an airbrush effect to your face, so therefore when you're taking photographs you don't get like patches, and it gives you like this flawless look as well. And for me, this, I don't know, this probably would be, I definitely don't hate this don't dislike this foundation. It has SPF 20 in this, which is quite high, and I find that when I do take photographs sometimes it makes my face look a bit lighter, and that's only because of the SPF. And it does the same thing as the which one was it? The Perfect Foundation, the one I talked about recently. This one here, Rimmel Match Perfection. That one makes my face look white when I take photographs. This one sometimes does, but I think when you get at the right angle it doesn't. And the consistency of this foundation is, it's not too watery and it's not too thick. And I tend to use just the one pump to cover my whole face, and which is what I've got on now. It does last me a good few hours. It lasts me about 7-8 hours. It doesn't last me for the full 12. I've used this foundation for 2 weeks now, and I've used it not every single day, but I've used it on most days, and I find that it only lasts me for about 7-8 hours. But I've not had to use the the setting powder on top. But after about 7-8 hours, I find that it dries my skin up a bit in the T-zones, but that might just be me. But yeah, sometimes when I apply the primer, when I apply the primer on my face, like this one that I have here, the Gosh one, and then I put this foundation on, it makes my skin look lighter, but then after a few minutes it glows. So it might just be this primer, I'm not sure. I always tend to put a primer on first, so I'll try it without the primer and see if it makes a difference. It does give me good coverage, but like I said, after a few hours it does tend to dry up a bit. But today I've got this on now, and yeah, I can see in the mirror that it gives me like an airbrush effect. And yeah, I guess it's the whole purpose of this Photo Ready. It's good for like taking photographs, and I find that when I take photographs, like I said, sometimes it does make my face look whiter. But I don't know, this foundation, it's because I apply it on the back of my hand, it looks glittery, it sparkles, but when I put it on my face I don't actually notice it, and at the moment I can't really see any sparkles, so maybe it's these little sparkles that make the light reflect on or off the camera for the photo. I don't know. So yeah, I would definitely say this is a foundation that I would purchase again. This is because like, I don't know, I just would. Because I don't see any negatives in this. I think the only negativity is the fact that sometimes it makes my face look whiter when I take photographs, and I wouldn't wear this foundation if I'm not taking photographs, if you know what I mean, because the whole purpose of this is it's for a photo finish. So yeah, it's a good price, £9.99 for a drugstore brand foundation. But if it's on offer, obviously I would buy it. If it's on full price, I don't think I would purchase this again, just because I know there's so many I could try. But yeah, I don't know what else I could say about this, because I don't know which one I can compare it to. Maybe I could compare it to the MAC foundation. This one tends to be my favourite one. Yeah, the consistency is a bit thicker than this MAC foundation, which isn't a bad thing, and I find that when I use this Revlon one, it sets on my face a bit too quick, so you've got to apply it on really fast, and because I'm doing the stippling technique, it takes less than a minute anyway. I would not use this foundation with a foundation brush, you know, these thick ones here. Let me try and find it. These ones here, I would not use one of them, just because it sets too quick and you might have to add on more and more, and then your face might not look even, if you know what I mean. So I would definitely use a brush like this one, flat top, to apply it. If you want to know how I apply my foundation, check out my stippling technique foundation video. That will explain how I do it, because I use the same technique for all my foundations anyway. So yeah, there goes my review. And the bottle's quite heavy, it's quite thick as well. So yeah, keep smiling, be happy, and I'll see you soon. Bye.